I opened my eyes in my mask in the darkness with my flashlight, and I saw right in front of me this huge eyeball.
After discovering this for years, NASA discontinued its ocean exploration. NASA has continued to explore the ocean, learning a great deal about it and finding amazing, bizarre species that defy explanation and logic. Hopefully, they will be able to locate some of these enormous manta rays. As their investigation went on, they discovered something that completely shocked them. It was so significant and inexplicable that it ultimately forced them to give up on their goal and retreat from the depths. One of the most bizarre deep-sea sharks ever discovered is the goblin shark. Although it resembles a goblin, it actually resembles a monster, which is how it came, its appellation. Join us as we uncover 20 of the most bizarre creatures discovered in the ocean. What did NASA discover lurking in the shadows of the deep sea? And why did they abruptly cease their research? Stonefish are extremely dangerous because if you tread on one, your body weight will inject that stonefish. Giant manta ray. The largest ray in the world is the great oceanic manta ray, sometimes referred to as the gigantic manta ray. These amazing creatures may grow to incredible sizes, usually measuring between 4 and 5 meters wide, but on rare occasions, they can even reach 7 meters, making them as wide as a small truck. Not only are they enormous, but some of them weigh an incredible 3,000 kilos. Their big, flattened bodies, equipped with broad, triangular fins, allow them to move effortlessly through the ocean's depths. These gentle giants have an unusual characteristic, two curious-looking lows next to their mouths. With each graceful stroke, these lows serve as ingenious filters that enable them to consume more food and water. Swimming next to a manta ray is an incredible experience. Despite their majesty, manta rays remain mysterious creatures. Even experts are left in shock, knowing only pieces of their mysterious lives. What we do know, however, is that seeing a manta ray in its natural habitat is an unforgettable experience. Just imagine the sheer shock of witnessing such a great creature firsthand. It must be nothing short of magical. These oceanic monsters are among the giants of the sea, and experiencing one is a privilege reserved for the fortunate few. Goblin shark. Although goblin sharks have been inhabiting the ocean's depths for an astounding 125 million years, we know very little about them because of how rarely they are found. Some goblin sharks can grow up to 13 feet long. They have unusual features like flat noses, nails like teeth, and striking pink skin. These sharks may be the most unusual species we have ever encountered. They almost seem to have been plucked from the depths of our most terrifying nightmares. These enigmatic animals live in depths of less than 330 feet, and it is thought that they move more slowly than their counterparts in shallower waters in. Their realm speed is less significant the closer they are to the surface, where they feed on crustaceans, squids, and fish. Their long noses contain unique electrical sensors that help them track and detect prey in the deep ocean's darkness. The shady approach their targets from behind, striking with their powerful jaws in a swift and lethal manner that leaves little room for escape. Luckily, goblin sharks are found in the deepest regions of the ocean that are inaccessible to human investigation. If they were found closer to land, however, encounters with these fearsome predators would undoubtedly be terrifying. Anomalocaris. An incredible being that opposes intentions, unlike the massive monsters we typically associate with prehistoric periods, the Anomalocaris is an ancient creature that traveled the seas long before the age of dinosaurs during a time known as the Cambrian period, which occurred around 500 million years ago. The Anomalocaris was remarkably small, measuring only a meter or possibly less in length. Its massive fan-shaped tail and slender body, decorated with hilly flaps, allowed it to move through the waters with grace and power. Equipped with a lethal cross option, the Anomalocaris followed its prey relentlessly, its square-toothed mouth ready to deliver a fatal bite. The anomalocaris tracks down its prey beneath the waves with its keen, stalked eyes. Its distinct body shape and hunting techniques set it apart, making it an intriguing subject of study for researchers looking to unlock the secrets of our planet's distant past. Interestingly, despite its small stature by modern standards, the anomalocaris held an outsized influence on the ecosystem of its time. With each graceful movement, it demonstrates a mastery of its environment, proof of its place at the top of the food chain in an ancient and evolving world. Some scientists even believe that the anomalocaris may have been the very first height predator in history. Stingray. Even though not everyone views stingrays as hideous animals, they do have some amazing qualities that make them worthy of respect. To start, stingrays are unlike many other ocean creatures in that their flat bodies move gracefully, almost as if they are swimming through the water. This unusual movement has inspired many creations, including some well-known characters like Pokémon. But what's really amazing about stingrays is their sheer size. But what really makes them dangerous creatures are their tails, which are frequently equipped with sharp cuts. Unlike swords or knives, a stingray's tail can pierce deeply into its target and cause serious harm. The largest freshwater stingray ever recorded was 4 meters long and weighed over 300 kilograms. Because stingrays are known to live in freshwater environments and conceal themselves in the muddy ocean floor, it is all too common for people to step on them by mistake and suffer the consequences. Some species even inject venom into their tails, adding an additional layer of danger. Steve Irwin, a renowned wildlife expert, was cruelly killed by a stingray, which entered his rib cage and fatally stabbed him in the heart. Brittle stars. The captivating fragile star, an alien entity with a pancake-flat body and many curled limbs radiating from its center, is one of the rare inhabitants of the deep depths that has recently captured the attention of experts. Brittle stars are echinoderms, a family of mysterious creatures that includes over 2,000 species. They can be found in oceans all over the world, from shallow coastal waters to depths of over 11,000 feet. What distinguishes brittle stars from their relatives are their peculiar behaviors. Unlike starfish, which have arms that move in unison, each brittle star's arm functions independently, almost like 5 separate entities with their own minds. These entities can respond to stimuli in their surroundings, individually coordinating. Imagine the red, a species of brittle star that challenges our understanding of sight. Despite lacking visible eyes, these creatures maintain a unique adaptation that allows them to see using their skeletal structures. Their actions are through a network of nerves in the central disc, and in times of peril, they have a remarkable ability to shed and regenerate their arms as long as their central body remains unchanged. Scientists are fascinated by this amazing yet complex organism, since they can see, but the degree of their visual ability is still unknown due to tiny crystals or lenses placed in their arms, along with photoreceptor cells. Red coffin fish. The red coffin fish, with its eerie behavior and rough scales covering its body, resembles a small, rugged vehicle cruising along the seabed. One interesting feature of these creatures is their ability to blend in with their surroundings. Their dull red color helps them disguise themselves against the ocean floor, allowing them to elude predators and sneak up on unsuspecting prey. They also have an amazing sense of smell, which they use to detect food from a distance. Once they smell a tasty bite, they slowly creep towards it, taking care not to alert their potential meals. Then, with lightning speed, they strike, using their large mouths their meal in a single quick drink. In contrast to many other marine species, red coffin fish are devoted parents. After laying their eggs, the male fish assumes responsibility for watching over them until they hatch. They carefully fan the eggs with their fins to ensure they receive enough oxygen and stay free from predators. This is just one fascinating feature of these fish. As collectors, they contribute to the mystery surrounding these enigmatic species by providing a caring environment that is uncommon in the undersea world. They do this by digesting garbage and dead organisms. The Japanese spider crab. With its legs spread out like spider webs, this mammoth crab can weigh as much as a large dog and has the unique ability to hide in plain sight on the ocean floor. Its armor-like shell, which resembles a knight's protection, shields it from potential attackers and lets it explore the depths fearlessly. However, the spider crab doesn't just live alone. It also congregates in groups at specific times of the year, which makes for an interesting sight as they move gracefully through the water like a parallel dance troupe. Even though it is enormous, the spider crab begins its existence as a tiny larval floating in the ocean currents. As it grows, it molts or sheds its exoskeleton several times. In addition to its amazing size and behavior, the spider crab plays a vital role in its ecosystem as a collector. By feeding on dead organisms and recycling nutrients, it helps to clean up the ocean floor and maintain a healthy balance in their underwater world. Meeting a spider crab is like falling upon a creature from another dimension, serving as a reminder of the incredible variety and beauty of life in the ocean. Until it reaches its full size, each mole is a susceptible time for the crab, leaving it temporarily defenseless until its new shell hardens. Vampire squid. This amazing creature is called the vampire squid, and it lives in the enigmatic depths of the ocean, where sunlight hardly reaches and darkness descends in these remote realms where pressure is immense and temperatures are almost freezing. The vampire squid has adapted in amazing ways, and one of its most captivating characteristics is its ability to emit an alluring bright glow that creates horror in the otherwise pitch-black environment. These vibrating lights not only serve as a means of communication, but they also make it easier for the vampire squid to navigate the depths with the help of its special feeding technique. The vampire squid is able to thrive at the nutrient-rich depths of the ocean. Marine snow is made up of microscopic organic matter particles that softly fall down from the ocean's surface layers. Another fascinating feature of the vampire squid is how it reproduces. Unlike many other marine animals, which procreate rather quickly, the vampire squid has a protracted 13-month pregnancy period. This prolonged developmental stage ensures that the offspring will survive in the challenging deep-sea environment. Scientists are still learning new things about the vampire squid, such as its possible function in the ecology and its evolutionary background. Viperfish, scientifically called as kota, this predator is notorious for its brutality in the ocean's depths. The viperfish is one of the most fascinating species that lie in the deep sea. With its unusual form and intimidating proportions, it captures the curiosity of anybody who learns about it. The unique characteristics of the viperfish, especially its large mouth and powerful teeth that resemble sharp fangs, are what make it stand out. When hunting, the viperfish dashes through the water at incredible speeds, using its gigantic fangs to puncture its unsuspecting victim. These needle-like teeth are essential in securing its prey, since they are so large that they don't fit neatly inside its mouth, but instead stretch outward, almost reaching its eyes. Its meal, particularly in the dark when it is most active. Interestingly, it has been noted that the viperfish uses a cunning tactic to draw its prey closer by staying motionless in the water and shaking its trick like a fishing rod. The Pacific viperfish, in particular, demonstrates the significance of its teeth in its hunting technique. When the viperfish opens its jaws, its teeth form a barrier that prevents any chance of escape, while its lips stretch wide enough to destroy its food. The two central fangs, which extend upward from its lower jaw past its eyes, make a spectacular sight. Northern stargazer. Northern stargazers, also referred to by the endearing names poppyfish and tube-nosed stargazer, are distinguished in the underwater world by their remarkable huge heads, flat foreheads, and spotted flat bodies. These fish are difficult to overlook because the majority of their bodies are blackish. Brown is adorned with an exquisite design of white dots, producing an eye-catching image. Their amazing inner fins, which they expertly use for burrowing and burying in the sandy ocean floor, are what really draw attention to them. With their large mouths, they produce a strong vacuum to draw in prey, demonstrating a cunning hunting tactic, however. Found in waters up to 20 feet deep, these demersal creatures have an intention for sandy bottoms in open waters. Their unique appearance and exciting behaviors make them a delightful subject for marine enthusiasts to observe and admire. They can grow to an impressive length of 22 inches. On average, these creatures range in size from 8 to 18 inches and weigh up to 20 pounds. One interesting feature that earns them their moniker is the positioning of their eyes at top of their heads, allowing them to look through the sand as they dig. Thanks for watching this video. If you like, then hit the like and subscribe button for more videos like these.